Good day everyone, my name is Mrs. Mariko from B.Ed 2H1 and now I am going to tackle about the Azure model. So first question is, what is Azure model? The Azure model is a 6-step instructional systems design intended to help teachers utilize technology and media in the classroom. Azure is a way to ensure that the learning environment is appropriate for students. Azure can also be used in lesson plans to improve your own teaching and your students' learning while using technology. The Azure acronym stands for these important components: A. Analyze learners. S. State objectives. S. Select instructional methods, media, and materials. U. Utilize media and materials. R. Require learner participation. E. Evaluate and revise. Why we should use Azure model? The Azure model is a fantastic way to plan effective media-rich lessons. Azure is based on Robert Ganay's events of instructions. This model is constructivism based. In other words, it is a framework that assumes passive learners will not learn at their best. Learners must be actively participating in their own learning, interacting with their environment and peers. Azure also recognizes the different learning styles of all students. Starting with the first step, analyze learners. It is essential to first think about your students and their general characteristics, levels, skills, and styles. The next step is to know what state objective you are going to teach, what you want your students to know by the end of the lesson. Looking ahead at your learning outcomes is very important. Next, selecting instructional methods, media, and materials cannot be overlooked. It is important to choose methods and materials that will appropriately meet the state objectives that you are teaching. This requires a lot of planning and preparation on the teacher's part. Materials also need to be bought or borrowed ahead of time, which requires preparation. Utilizing these media and materials comes next. It is very important to preview or use media and materials before your lesson, especially when using technology, to make sure everything works appropriately. And the next step is requiring learners to participate is also an essential part of any lesson. Requiring the students be actively involved in the lesson will not only engage students but will help them retain what they are learning. Some ways to do this are to incorporate cooperative learning structures, questioning, having discussions, or creating fun and hands-on activities. Lastly, but not the least, evaluating and revising is a step that cannot be overlooked. This is when you ask yourself, what went well? What didn't go so well? What would I do? Or what would I change if I could do it again? Reteaching is not a negative thing. It is actually the mark of a great teacher that recognizes when the students did not meet their learning outcome and are committed to or ensuring their students' success. So overall, integrating technology into the curriculum is the best way to make a positive difference in education. There are many specific strategies that can be used to incorporate technology into our lesson. The Azure model can be used as a guide to integrate technology into your future lessons. Thank you everyone for watching and listening to this topic. I hope you gained some knowledge from it. Thank you and God bless.